Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Dhanesh here. In this video, I am going to discuss some of the important concepts in statistics: percentile, quartile, and quantile. Let's start. Percentile. Percentile is a number where a certain percentage of scores fall below that number. For example, you scored 72 out of 90 on a test. You scored 72 out of 90 on a test. But that figure has no real meaning unless you know what percentile you fall into. If you know that your score is in the 90th percentile, that means you scored better than 90 percentage of people who took the test. This is the concept of percentile. That means 90th percentile means you scored better than 90 percentage of people who took the test. Got it. Now, percentile formula. This is really important. N is equal to P by 100 into capital N, where capital N is the number of values in the data set. P is the percentile. So, P is percentile there. And small n is the ordinal rank of a given value, with the values in the data set are sorted from the smallest to largest. For example, we have some data points like 20, 22, 23, 27, 28. This is, we have sorted. This is in the ascending order: 20, 22, 23, 27, 28. Then the ordinal values are 20 is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is known as the ordinal values of that. That is known as the small n. So here P is the percentile and this is the formula for percentile. Then next is quartile and median. The 25th percentile is also called the first quartile. If the 50th percentile is known as the median, median is the middle value, median. The 75th percentile is also called the third quartile, first quartile and third quartile. The difference between third and first quartile is known as IQR, InterQuartile range. It's known as IQR. Very important. We have separate videos for IQR score. That is for detecting the outliers in the data set. We use IQR score, Z score. Okay, you can watch those videos. So there also we explained this. Now, what is percentile rank? The percentile usually indicates that a certain percentage falls below that percentile. For example, if you score if your score is 25th percentile, then 25 percentage of the test takers are below your score, and 25 is called your percentile rank. It's simple. If you're 90 percentile, 90 is your percentile rank. That's all. It's simple. Then percentile range. A percentile range is the difference between two specified percentiles. This could theoretically be any two percentiles, but for example, if you want to find the range 10 to 90, then calculate the 10th percentile using the above formula. You have this formula, right? This is your formula. By using that, you will calculate the 10th percentile. Then the 9th percentile also you will calculate by using that formula. After that, you will subtract the 10th percentile from the 9th percentile. Then you will get the percentile range. Next is quantiles. In statistics and probability, quantiles are cut points that dividing the range of a probability distribution into continuous intervals with equal probabilities. In simple terms, quantile is where a sample is divided into equal size. Quantile is the cut point which divides a sample into equal size. The median, for example, median, it is a cut point, it is a quantile. It is two quantile. Median, we call it as the two quantile because it divides the data set into two equal areas. Median. That is concept of quantile. Quantiles means the cut points which divide. It can cut the data points into two groups, into four groups, into six groups, like that. For to cut into four groups, we need three quantiles. Quartile. See, quartile is a type of quantile which divides the number of data points into four groups, that we call it as quartile. So quartile, there should be, to cut a data points into four groups. So how many cuts are we needed? These are known as this cut. This is known as the quartile. These 3 points are known as the quartile. This cut, this is the first cut, this is the second cut, this is the third cut. When you use three cuts, you will get four groups. This is the first group, this is the second group, this is the third group, this is the fourth group. We will get four groups. So those four groups we will get, and these cuts are known as the quartile. See, because it is dividing into four. Okay, that is quartile. How quartile works? See, put the list of numbers in the order, in the ascending order, then cut the list into four equal parts. Then these quartiles are the cuts. For example, how quartile works, I will explain you. See, as we discussed, median divides the data into 50% and two equal groups. A quartile divides the data into three. There is a lower quartile, then a median, and the upper quartile. Lower quartile is known as Q1, median is known as Q2, and the upper quartile is known as Q3. So like that, quartile will divide. This is a simple example. This will understand this. From this, you can easily understand this. This is your points, data points. We have arranged it in the ascending order. Okay. Then you understood the middle, the median is 5. This is 5. Now the first cut, Q1, should be 4, because see, we need to divide. This should be 25 percentage. Again, here it will come 50 percentage. Here it will come 75 percentage. The end, it would be 100 percentage. Like that. 25, 50, 75, 100. It is starting from 0. Here it would be 25 percentage. So this area will be, it will cover 50 percentage. Like that, you have to split. See, Q1 should be, Q1 to Q3 means, Q1 to Q3 means it is 25 percentage to 75 percentage. In that way, you need to select 4 and 7. So Q1 is the lower quartile. You understood. Q2 is the middle quartile and Q3 is the upper quartile. We split the data. So this Q1, Q2, Q3 are known as the quartile. Then you will get different groups. This is first group, second group, third group. Like that, we will get different groups. So in the quartile range, IQR describes the middle 50% values when ordered from lowest to highest. To find the interquartile range, you need to subtract Q3 minus Q1. This is another important formula, and this definition is interquartile range. IQR score, again, we will use in feature engineering to find out to detect the outliers. To detect outliers, another treatment we use is the IQR score. There is a separate video you can watch in the playlist feature engineering. So that is another thing. See, this is, all these things are part of statistics. These terminologies only we are using in the machine learning. So IQR is Q3 minus Q1, and you got it as 3, because here, see, this is 7 and this is 4. That is 7 minus 4. It is 3. It is the interquartile range. So that's all about those terms: percentile, quartile, and quartile, interquartile range. So we covered those concepts. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks a lot.